I serve the Imperial Empire, not you. Hello and welcome to another Smurfy video, and today we are looking at Marvel's Gladiator from the X-Men Apocalypse Wave. So here he is in his cage, trapped. On the top, the usual X-Men logo. On the side, we get a very cool picture of Gladiator. He's clearly shot some I-beams out there. There we go. There's the other figures from the wave. There's the apocalypse that we're building. And here is the promo shot of Gladiator. And here's a little bit about him. The leader of the Imperial Guard. He actually ends up leading the Shi'ar for a period of time, if I remember correctly, after War of Kings. So for all your toy needs, make sure you follow Comics and Cocktails on Facebook or check out their webpage. You can get SH Figuarts, Marvel Legends or Hot Toys from these guys with great customer service. I highly recommend them. Okay, so here's the Apocalypse head, and it looks pretty grim and creepy. Very clearly angry at this point in time. So, but a nice little head sculpt. I think, in my opinion, I mean, I'll look at Apocalypse later on, but why did we only get one head, you know? If you're going to give him this face, it makes sense just to give him a normal face as well. So, on to Gladiator. I'm glad that they released him. For those who missed out on getting a San Diego Gladiator, you know, it's nice that they have fought off those fans that missed out and they've given them a chance to own a Gladiator. He is slightly different to the San Diego Comic-Con version, and I will obviously get into that in a little bit, but to me he looks very classic in this kind of outfit. So he has a very nice head sculpt, a very purpley face, and he's got the mohawk with what seems to be like a hint of blue. I'm not sure how well you can see that. It's very difficult. Then he has this kind of classic kind of symbol on his outfit. And then he has the yellow kind of classic kind of round the cape. So one thing that bugs me about the cape, and I was hoping that they were going to rectify, is underneath here you've got this knobbly bit, and it's not aimed to fit in perfectly. So that kind of bugs me a bit. Of course, it could have just been me just not doing things properly. But as it sits, it does sit quite nicely if you put it in properly, etc. So let's show you the back. So very nice, very cool cape. Very iconic, and you can take that off anytime you want to just have him without it, if that's what you're into. One thing that bugs me about us, it's great that we got the Gladiator, and he was part of a Thanos Imperative set, which had all the kind of leaders, Black Bolt, Medusa, etc. from that series. But one thing that I would like to see as an X-Men fan is to get some of the Shi'ar characters, Lilandra, Deathbird, even Vulcans, you know what I mean? So, you know, these are fan favorites of those who have been fans of X-Men since the 80s, etc. Okay, so here he is with the San Diego Comic-Con. So you can see the difference. So this looks a bit worn or a bit shaded in, etc. And then this is more of a, I don't know, a matted, whereas this is more of a shiny blue. I'm trying to think the best way to describe it. Whereas this is golden, this is yellow, and the same with the cloak. But I've got to admit, I find myself digging this just as much as this one, which is I find myself surprised by, because I thought, hey, Gladiator, another Gladiator, cool, but I'm not going to keep him. But yeah, now my brain's telling me keep him. He looks good with that yellow thing. You can do some classic scenes. I also wanted to say that this looks a bit more glossier, shinier in my opinion, compared to this. This looks just a little bit more, I don't know, just normal purple, I guess. And they both have the kind of wide eyes going on. So all in all, I think this was a good choice for Hasbro to give those who missed out a Gladiator. They've made subtle changes with colors, etc., which I think work in my opinion, and they make this figure a little bit more I don't know, a little bit different to San Diego. So those that got the San Diego, they're thinking, hey, I've got that, but I want this figure as well. So all in all, a very, very nice choice. I love the way the head sculpt looks. So fantastic work. Thank you, Hasbro. Follow me on Facebook, SmurredP. Like, comment, subscribe. And have a good evening. Have a good day. Take care. Goodbye. Embrace the geekiness.